Hi, I'm Alice, and it's been 6 years when I broke up with my ex-boyfriend, and to be honest, I had completely wiped him away from my memory. He was just too everything, too good at sports, too good-looking, too muscular, too smart, just too everything. So I had to end it. In a nice way, of course, and I was happy. Well, at least I was happy until about 30 seconds ago. 6 years ago, I was 18 and still living at home like most 18-year-olds. Now I'm 24 and have a husband, a house, and a little one on the way. By that I mean a puppy, not a human baby. I was sitting on the couch watching my favorite television show, Ironic Situations, when I got a text from my mother. Apparently, she was dating some guy for a while and did not even tell me, her own daughter. I was excited for her, though, because ever since my dad left her when I was at the very young age of 6, she never had been the same. I do not know if she was just heartbroken, or if it was stress, or what it was, but I had always felt bad for her. The worst part about this text was that it's monstrosity of a message. At first, I was just surprised that she had a boyfriend without telling me, but after I read the whole text, I found out I was going to have a new dad. How is this even possible? My mother, probably one of the most stubborn people when it comes to letting stuff go, has a fiancé. I sat there for 10 minutes, maybe more, just contemplating what the heck had happened. My mother, going down the aisle in a white gown, I could not get that out of my head. Over and over it played in my mind. It seemed that it would haunt me forever. She then, after seeing that I had read the text some time ago, told me that she wanted me to come out to dinner tonight to meet him. I wanted to chuck the phone out the window and say that I never read that text, but that wasn't an option. There had to be some random excuse to get me out of going, but what? I ended up thinking about what my mother had done for me and all that she had gone through. I decided I would go, for her. I did not want to go, but I did. I was getting ready for the night. The restaurant we were going to sounded extremely fancy. While getting ready, I was filled with anxiety. Overthinking plagued my mind. What if I don't like this guy? Am I supposed to call him Dad? And why on earth would my mother not tell me his name? I reassured myself that everything would be fine. On that note, I left for the restaurant. The restaurant was called Sacran. I assumed it was French, but I wasn't certain. I entered the elegant building and quickly spotted my mother. Her fiancé was not there yet, so I asked her to tell me the name of the man she was engaged to, since I would be meeting him soon. With enough persuasion, she finally relented. It was my ex. My mother was engaged to my ex. I wanted to puke. Please tell me that this is just a dream, an awful nightmare that I will eventually wake up from. I stood up abruptly to leave in all haste and hope not to see him, but as I turned towards the door, there he is walking towards us. I feel trapped between my mother and him. I'd rather die than be in this situation, which almost happened. Next thing I know, I am in the hospital. Apparently, I had passed out and hit my head, giving me a concussion and a 3-day coma. As I looked around the room, I spotted them making out on the hospital sofa. That was when I puked and just went out of that place and their life.